Welcome. I'm Lindsay Bridges from Charlotte Center for Mindfulness, and I'm glad to be practicing with you. This evening, I want to start with a writing from a Zen student, Jody Green. This is entitled Every Day is a Good Day, Zen and the Art of Sheltering in Place. So she wrote this back in April. A beloved Zen koan insists, every day is a good day. I worry that aphorism rings somewhere between outrageous and obscene in a time of so much suffering and loss. And yet it has been in my head a lot these days, a quiet pulse of words within the silence. The teaching does not mean that every day is happy, easy, or pleasing to my personal preferences. It means, as I understand it, that I am willing to be intimate with the circumstances arising right now, no matter how difficult or perilous, no matter how constrained. When I am willing not to turn away or to try to escape, at that moment, I begin to live my life. Wishing that this day were another or a better day is tantamount to wishing my life away. It is a way of refusing to take care of the life I have, which seems like a terrible response in a time when so many are dying. Every day is a good day because this day is the only day I have, and because having a day, no matter how grief-stricken, terror-filled, or dragon-faced, is a gift, even in the midst of a pandemic. Beautiful writing with a lot to consider around how we not only face our day, face our moments unfolding moment by moment. And I would add one more thing to what she says. This teaching, she says, does not mean every day is easy or happy. It means I am willing to be intimate with the circumstances arising right now, no matter how difficult or perilous. That willingness to be with, we're always tempering it with noticing when it is useful to turn inward and fully meet what's present in this moment, and when we need to open up and step back, find our grounding and our footing. It's a little bit of a dance of stepping in and stepping out and stepping in and stepping out at whatever level is needed. I have to say, for a variety of reasons, ended up with my daughter's cat on Friday. My daughter's cat is now my new cat. And she was very, very tentative about arriving here. And it was really remarkable to watch her do that dance that I just named. This is about how the nervous system takes care of itself naturally. And when we open to what we know, it's already there. She didn't have to have any mindfulness lesson about how to explore the space in a way that took care of her. She just did it. So she found a place where she felt safe at first, which was under the sofa. And then she would come out, she'd check things, and then she would notice, ooh, a little too much. And she would back away and go under the sofa. She'd reground herself, she'd get herself feeling more stable, and then she'd use that to step back out, go a little further in the room, explore a little bit more. And then she'd notice, okay, that's enough. And she'd go back under the sofa. Perfect example of a compassionate grace we need to offer ourselves in any moment. So I'm going to invite us to do a very short practice. And in this practice, I invite you to explore, what does it mean to be willing to meet the moment, be intimate with the circumstances arising right now, whatever they are for you, and allowing the compassionate grace of this dance of stepping in a little closer and moving out, stepping in and moving out, as most makes sense for your nervous system, in support of a good day for you. So let's sit. Taking a moment to settle in the chair or the floor, cushion, wherever you're sitting. One of the most useful ways to start any practice is by opening up the sense gates to this being alive in this body right here, right now. So for you, maybe that's connecting with gravity, places of contact between you and the chair and the floor and the earth below. Maybe for you, that's in a couple of nice, deep in and out breaths. Maybe it's opening your eyes and taking in the space where you are in this moment now. I invite you to be intentional. What kind of opening practice helps you begin to re-meet the body, mind, heart, and its aliveness in this moment now? Take your time, this opening grounding, really bringing strong heart, like letting yourself know you're doing this as an act of care, whatever kind of grounding practice you're doing. Letting yourself feel into doing this as an intention of self-care. Feel into your own intention for this practice. Why do you practice? It's a radical act in this society. What makes it worth it to do this for you? And in your own time, your own pace, when you feel ready, you might begin to explore that opening up the awareness, the field of awareness. What's here in this moment that maybe is a little challenging, maybe something that needs attention, or maybe it's just a wider field of curiosity. So you can use the grounding of the breath and the body to begin to explore a wider opening to what's here in this moment. Be really clear about what you're noticing. And again, just pay attention to the choices. One choice is that there's a part of the body, mind, or heart that really needs some care, some attention. So you hone in there. Only stay in as long as you can keep your feet grounded with the earth, allowing space for the dance in and out. Maybe it's a wider open field, good choiceless awareness. There's room to simply open up and explore the moment, whatever's arising. One way is not better than another in any shape or form. It's just beginning to discern for your own self what's skillful practice in this moment for you. Pay attention to what's where the mind is now. In a place of grounding or opening or distracted. Use all moments as support for the practice, just as they are. Lovely practicing with you tonight. Um, I really invite you to play with this dance of moving into what needs attention, stepping back out into the grounding and the sunlight. How do you use that not just in your practice, but as you move throughout your entire day, bringing greater support to your life moment by moment? And then just say that all of these offerings, these are freely offered. If you would like to financially support us in sharing this practice, we appreciate any support you may give. You can see our website, donate here button, www.ccmindful.org. So thank you, and sending you good wishes for the rest of your evening.